My name's Tyler Dahl. I'm more often known as Nolto, at least in musical settings. I'm on Side Road Records with Factor does the production for most of my work. I also work with some other people, primarily Dren as an other. And then I am a rapper. I make hip hop. For the most part, it was in high school. Around grade 11, I was writing poetry that resembled hip hop in the sense that it was typically 4/4 time. Me and Dren actually borrowed the mixing equipment and turntables from schools as well as friends, and so we kind of fooled around with turntablism. Hip hop definitely became, especially in the last 5 years, just very, very trendy, very popular. Some of the better known acts, I'm thinking specifically Bus Driver, 2Mex, even Classified, for example, that when they come to Saskatoon, they have some of the better turnouts, and Saskatoon's a smaller city than the ones on their tourist stops. So you go to every show, you see all the same people, you end up hanging out together, and it becomes a community in that sense. I like a lot of indie rock. I like a lot of 60s rock, like the Zombies, Beatles, Kinks, stuff like that. So I tend to take a lot of what I like about other music and I try to throw it into my own. I like melody quite a bit, so I'll try to throw in melody within the lyrics, but I should avoid singing. I don't. I like singing. I'm really bad at singing, but I throw it in there anyway. I enjoy it. I'm on Side Road Records, which is run by Factor out of Saskatoon. My releases in North America come through there, but my latest album, which is well over a year old now, but it was picked up by a record label in Japan, Hue Records. They bought the rights to manufacture that album there, and so I'm on their record label in that sense. It'd be very interesting. I'd like to see who my fans are there anyway, like who's buying my records. There's the two other people that are a major part of the music, or my music in particular, and that's Chaps and Factor. Chaps is the DJ, Factor's the producer. They match me for my criticism towards my music, which is surprising because most people are more along the lines of like, oh yeah, that's great, good job, no matter what you do. So it's good to have somebody like that that's willing to tell you, when you have a really bad idea. And I have a lot of ideas, so I'm bound to have a lot of bad ones. There's not too many genres, like say with rock and roll, for instance, you're drawing out a lot of the words, you're singing them. You can't fit as many words in there. You couldn't tell a long, complicated story without it being very vague and almost confusing to the listener. So with hip hop, I can do that. I enjoy playing with lyrics. I take them very seriously. I care about the music that I make, and I try really hard to try new things and do it well. But no, I don't really. I've never planned this out. This was a hobby that made me some money. Not enough that I could pay rent off of it, but hey, it's paying me. It's something I enjoy doing. I'd be doing this even if it cost me more money than I was making. Look for any Nolto releases coming out. They should be out within the year. I also have a lot of collaborations with people on their records. I enjoy doing that. As well, Chaps has got a monthly hip-hop show night, whatever, at the basement called Rap is the Best. Different people from all over the world coming in for that. And also Third Verse on CFCR, Wednesday nights, 9 to 10:30. Rap.
Try with a very small number of very privileged, powerful people at the top, and an enormous number of people who are not so well off at the bottom. Many
it's not worth it. Quit your jobs.
Are slaves.
The economy's frail and it'll probably fail. You're a commodity, everything, even the song is for sale. You can sell people their faith, their basic needs and their interests. You could purchase churches, start up a small business. We're all in this to make money, no matter the cost. Integrity's price tag, morality's gathering moss. We the proletariat, the workers in the factory lost the bad salaries. The reality is we'd rather be boss. She for free, but she can't charge a fee. You claim to own the land that we live in, and to a large degree keep food under lock and key. I'm sick of your monopoly. We can either help you build your pyramids, or we become obsolete. Who's the first to see a market for plastic figurines of Jesus Christ, and to use child labor in India so we can make it at a decent price? What will we do with the old when we're bored with the new? when they can't afford to buy food. You best put your best foot forward, but with the dress shirt. Yes, sir, you best put your best foot forward, but with the dress shirt. Yes, sir, you best put your best foot forward, but with the dress shirt. Yes, sir, you best put your best foot forward, but with the dress shirt. God's people are competing for money, not accumulating wealth, just getting food for their tummy. God's evil, so we're suing them for malice, for having us born into poverty and not a palace. You can stick this ballast deep inside your trust fund. You inheriting all of the money leaves us none. What's done is done, a punishment for being born. You're so good at you should probably be in porn. There is a tale of fantasy they call the American dream, and it's been the ruin of a million young souls. God, where have you gone? You best put your best foot forward, but with the dress shirt. Communism just doesn't work, call it guesswork. But I am not for sale, your money isn't worth the effort. Instead of a resume, I wrote you a letter with the F word. You best put your best foot forward, but with the dress shirt. Communism just doesn't work, call it guesswork. But I am not for sale, your money isn't worth the effort. Instead of a resume, I wrote you a letter with the F word, and it said, and I meant it. When I got to the mailbox, the chicken out and never sent it. I lamented at that, I regret it, now regretting letting my anger speak for itself and everyone else to change the setting. In my workplace, the worst case scenario, you'd figure out that you're a jerk face, and I'm no longer scared to show a bigger mouth than the one calling me lazy, because I have to have a coffee break. Just watch me take a lot off the top when I'm about to get off, okay? Mothers, tell your children not to do what we have done. They're worth more than their wage. They're worth more than what they're paid. Tell them they don't have to be your slave. Oh yeah. You best put your best foot forward, but with the dress shirt. Communism just doesn't work, call it guesswork. Communism just doesn't work, call it guesswork. But is this working? Are you sure this is less hurt?
We're talking about a very small class of aristocrats and rulers, and they are supported by an enormous number, perhaps in the millions, of slaves, captives, and other people who are not aristocrats.